Hi everyone, it's Palm, back here with more Titanium Court. Last time we were a mirror, so let's go ahead and hop on in. Alright. Ooh, dare to look in the mirror once more? Oh, I think I could do it again. Maybe we'll do another mirror run. Let's go for a shower real quick. You turn on the water, get ready for the heat. Today, you're thinking about logistics. Specifically, you are thinking about the logistics of workers gathering resources during battle. You've noted that your courtiers, uh, those serving as workers and soldiers, approach warfare in a very orderly fashion. Okay. They wait single file for their turn to enter the battlefield, with those at the back of the line entering the fray later than those in the front. Oh, I had it. A consequence of this orderly approach is that deploying a greater quantity of workers produces diminished returns. For example, a farmer deployed at the start of the battle will harvest more bread than a farmer deployed near the end. Let's see here. There we go. Since workers require the same cost to deploy regardless of their position in line, there must be a point at which it is no longer worth it to deploy them. Nice. The observation feels relevant to the central strategic question of the war. How many resources do you invest in any given battle? You understand that investing every available resource into every battle isn't a winning strategy, but the best alternative isn't always apparent. You suppose it's... Oh, okay. Time to develop an intuition for it. Oh, I thought it was done. Okay. Oh, come on. Alright. Let's do breakfast, and then we're going to go try the mirror again. Ooh. Robin has set up her table for maps. You greet Robin, who appears to have set up her table of maps atop the gates once again. Yes, yes, I'm trying to figure out where we are, friend, but I haven't even figured out where we aren't. She gestures at the stack of maps behind her. We're not in any of those places, or at least we weren't. Her greeting strikes you as a bit odd. Does she not recognize you? Ah, sorry, I'm terrible with names, but I can at least give you my name. I'm Robin. She holds out her hand, which you shake tentatively, at a loss for what else to do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should at least try to sort this out before the tide settles again. Something strange is happening here. You're not sure what to make of it. We'll go to the dining hall. Quite the crowd at the breakfast today. As usual, many of your courtiers join you for breakfast. Today, the topic of conversation is a lecture of magic you recently presented on the scholars. You should have been there. The spell cast by Her Majesty was very impressive. It was of blasphemous divinity. It sent existential chills down my spine. Yes, it felt like peeking behind a curtain we shouldn't know exists. The others at the table are intrigued, but it remains unclear to them what your spell actually did. Well, it's difficult to explain. How should we describe it? I'll try. See, Her Majesty took an unopened bottle and, by striking it against the table edge, was able to open it without the aid of the bottle opener. As the other courtiers expressed their amazement, Hop turns to you. Would you say that's an accurate summary, Your Majesty? No, you want it. Well, the bottle opening trick is something you learned in university. It was most certainly not the subject of your recent lecture. Ah, is that so? We must have missed finer subtleties in your explanations. No, something else is going on here. You didn't even show them the bottle opening trick yesterday. You demonstrated something else entirely. The scholars look confused and a little alarmed, mirroring your own emotional state. You tentatively begin to summarize the actual contents of your lecture, when suddenly, an urgent tap on your shoulder. Puck stands behind you, looking distressed. He leans in close and whispers, "My queen, there is an emergency that requires your immediate attention. Please come with me." Later, you will barely remember rising from your seat and making your hasty retreat from the room. The halls of the court pass in a blur. As you follow Puck through several chambers, you're fairly certain you've never been seen before. Oh, you go right. Okay, I've been there before. Okay, then you go up. Move that over there. Go through the door. Eventually, he ushers you into what looks like a dressing room. He slams the door behind him, startling. "What were you thinking? Do you even understand how difficult it was to fix that after the first time you tried it?" You take a deep breath. You'd like him to explain what he means by that, but first, you'd like him to explain the nature of the emergency he mentioned. "Oh, come on, it's you. You are the emergency, Your Majesty." He rolls his eyes, "Obviously." "Okay, it sounds like you've committed some sort of mishap. Given the timing of his distress, you might you assume this misstep is related to the lecture on magic you presented to the scholars." He claps his hand and says in a mocking tone, "Oh, very good. Your wisdom overflows like a toilet, Your Majesty." "You're beginning to lose your calm. There is no need for him to be so uncivil. Just as there is absolutely no need for you to unravel reality, something you have attempted twice now." Okay. "So if you understand correctly, revealing the secret behind how the tide moves is tantamount to unraveling reality?" "Lord, what? Yes. Must I spell it out for you? That knowledge is forbidden. We should count ourselves lucky that your audience was so small." Modifying the regulations of the scholars alone took almost all the heart the court had in reserves. Oh, I only got 1 out of 40. Right, so that explains that. Can you assume that he did something similar to Robin? Who? Oh, her? She's much easier to deal with. Her deal is that she won't remember anything she doesn't have written down, so I simply dispose of her notebooks. He did what? Which reminds me, you also have a journal. Why? We can't risk anyone finding it. Give it to me, and I'll dispose of it properly. No. Excuse me? No, this is a step too far. The journal is yours. You can have it. That is not for you to decide. You tense as he steps towards you. When a bystander suddenly intervenes by jumping on your lap. "For worry not, great queen. He is all noise. Someone so thoroughly tortured by his decorum would never raise a hand to his sovereign." Even you take her side now? Can't you see she is just a figurehead? Despite these objections, he turns away from you, fuming, mumbling. She barely knows her lines. You scratch the cat behind the ears. You long suspected that he saw you as a figurehead, but you also never claimed to be anything other than that. It actually gives you a certain amount of relief to feel like you're on the same page as he. And now that he's lowered his mask ever so slightly, perhaps he'd be willing to actually talk to you. His pained look instantly answers that question. "Good God, no. Whatever the beast claims, I do not have to talk to you here. I do not have to answer your questions here. I do not even need to stay in character here. Now, if you are done trying to destroy my world, would you kindly get out?" You suppose there's no value in being gained from pushing him further. The cat leaps from your lap and you make your exit. You try your best to take in your surroundings as you return to the dining hall. After all, you never know when you'll need to make your way back to this place again. What should I do? Well, let's go out here. Let's go to the office. In the time since you last went to war, a new job has been made available in the court. Landscaper. Perhaps you'd want to try it. Oh, perhaps I want to take... Oh, it's the dragon. Oh, yeah. We're not changing jobs. Oh, but I want to have more health. Let's go to war. After breakfast, the court goes to war. Let's get that comfort up. Start with extra 6. Increase market transactions. Start with the ability for miners. Pop these guys down. Start with a little bit of extra food. I don't really need it, but sure. Yep. Knights, Goons, Shop, Volcano, Hospital. I got two though. Alright, let's get the volcanoes. What do we got here? Thorns are nice. I can get thorns. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, shop first. We're going to get some thorns. We're going to get some more thorns. Okay. Then I'll spend my last here on self-defense. You have the option for self-defense. Of course I'll pay. Hoo-yah! You know the drill, right? Grab a card and I'll explain how to use it. Archer Outpost. Defensive Fairy. Defensive Rock. I'll take this guy. You've gained the ability to produce knights. Knight card, huh? It's a great choice for beginners. Knights are pretty similar to soldiers, but instead of warding off your attack, instead of warding off to attack your enemies, they stick with you. Also, they're tough. One knight can easily take 2 to 3 soldiers down without any help. As for their weakness, well, you'll need a lot of food to deploy them. Also, you'll need to deploy new knights every battle if you want to keep using them. Otherwise, they're a rock-solid choice for self-defense. You've got a war going on, right? Why don't you try them out? Anyway, that's it for today's lessons. Yes, Sensei. When you speak of deploying things, what could it mean? It means you need more training, kid. Alright. So I got some thorns. This guy is never going to get to me. Oh, he's a knight, so it doesn't matter. I do have one knight I can do. Don't have enough water to do any of my fire, which is okay. I think I can do 2 knights, or 1 knight, and 4 of these guys to get me wood. Let's go. Okay, just get the wood going there. Okay, not bad. I need food though. Archer's Goons, water, wormhole chest. We'll do this one. So I need food and water. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Get this. Okay. There's Archer right there. Didn't want that, but that's okay. Another Archer came down out of nowhere. That's fine. I have this here, and I do have a knight I could take if I need to. Okay. So now let's go to the shop. I forgot there was even a shop here. What's this thing? Structure. Okay. Food. What's this thing? Local broadcast. Absorb surrounding water to recover health. Oh, that would be so cool to have. I don't have money though. Wait, unless. How much do I need for that? 4. I think I can afford selling. Okay, so one of these. And one of these. Okay. Okay. I think this is fine. Okay. I'm going to buy it. Then I can actually use that. So if I were to use this, it gives me 2 health. Okay. I don't have any of that, so I can't get more wood. So I'll undo that. Give myself a knight. 2 workers. Put this here, and then we're gonna... Oh. Going out of order here. Get the fire going. Okay. Then we're gonna get that right there. And then we hope that that archer doesn't get us. I have no food either. Oh boy. Ooh! 2 hits, okay. Oh boy. Food. I do need food. I need water. I need water and food. Okay. Get rid of those guys. Get that there. New signs. Katerias once again look to you to interpret this sign. Really, you begin to explain the concept of a bus stop when... Now, hold on. I'm confused. Is a bus the same thing as a car? Almost. Think of it like this. If a standard car were a goblin, then a bus would be a troll or an ogre. I see. They must be considerably quite menacing. They are. Rather than attempting to divert these mythical beasts, mortals provide regular sacrifices to them. Is it sacrifices? Yes, as Her Majesty was just describing, these bus stops are sites of human sacrifice. At any of these stops, you can find mortals milling about hoping to be devoured. Okay, as futile as it may be, you attempt to issue a correction. You explain that buses are a means of transportation. Mortals who board a bus are not killed unless they're taken to another stop, in another part of town. I see, so when the bus devours you, you are allegedly reborn in a new realm? So the mortals say. Fortunately for them, buses do not exist, and these sacrifices are therefore never genuinely peril. A relief. I, for one, would not want to spend most of my singular life waiting to be devoured. Yes. Let's see here. Too close. We'll do that right there. Get rid of you. Get some food there. Do need some wood. Do that there. Go right here. Water myself off from this guy, which is nice. Then I just have this guy who can go boop boop. I could do 1, 2. 1, 2. I probably should have gone that way. Oh well. Let's go in the shop till we got health. Offensive soldier. Okay. Oh, wait. No, I need well I'm not lighting anything on fire this round. So take that. Okay. And then okay, I think my defender can actually help save myself here. So I can do 1 woodcutter and 1 defender. Oh. There we go. No, I'm doing pretty good. Ooh, defensive outpost. Trust fund. Okay, I think I'm good. Do 2 of these guys. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's good. No fires right now. Just defense. Alright, that worked out good. 44. I still have some food. Volcanoes. Catapults, goons. No fields. I need water. Wormhole, goons, chest. Let's do this one. Give me water, give me water, give me water. Ooh. Okay, right there. Right there. Get that water up. 3, 4. There's no enemies, so I can just do that. Perfect. Just get wood. Nice. Food and water, though. There's water, and it has a hospital. Missing hills, wormholes, goons, and a hospital. Wormhole goons. Birds goons. Water, food. Let's do this one. Okay. Ooh, another billboard. Your Majesty, stop. You mustn't look upon this. It bears the brand of a powerful demon. To look upon it is to invite its attention. Okay, now that went really quick, so I'm going to have to check in the, when I'm editing the video, see what it actually was. And possibly its wrath. The very fabric of your reality could be threatened to end. Alright. You won't look at the billboard. You have a good idea what's on it. Anyways, from the brief glimpse you got, it looked like an ad for... Alright. You think you get the picture. Okay. Oh, I got rid of the hospital. That's okay. Food and water. That's what I need to get. Ooh, are they in the wormhole? Interesting. Okay. Please have something. Healthy spell. Restore yourself to full. Increase by 10. We're going back to full. Our last 8. But that's okay. Get 1 defender. And then we'll just burn everything. Yeah, it works for me. Where's he going? I need a defender. Where'd my defender go? What? I thought he was supposed to stay with me, not actually go and attack. Danger, all volcanoes. That sounds great. Missing hills and it's all volcanoes. Yeah, you know what? Well, wait. Rare chest, all creeps, all centaurs. Centaurs and goons, all volcanoes. Let's do this one. Alright, first things first. I don't think I'm going to win this one, because these centaurs are hit hard. Could move up, protect myself a little bit. First off, we're going to open this bad boy up. Raises your entire row. We'll take care of a centaur. Go to the shop. What do we got? Ooh, one away from getting that. That stinks. Oh, and I don't have any stones, so I am dead. Ha, that sucks. Oh, that's it. Just this too is where I can get. Because it's water here. Okay. Can I even do this? I can't even do this. Well, let me think here. Ooh. 8 water. Are you serious? I literally just don't have enough anything to protect myself. Oh. Well, here we go. Defensive job. Build up a fan base that you must avoid at all costs. Well, let's buy that then, I guess. You have unlocked the full attention of the public eye. Defensive job. Drink. Deep. Jesus. Okay. Well, seeing as how we're not going to make this anyways. No, they'll be able to walk across that. All right. Let's just go ahead and do this and watch the losses. Really? Nothing? And I have 24 cold? Hot dog. Thank you, volcanoes. Just as you approach the climax of today's war, your host makes an appearance. Apologies for the interruption, but we're well aware of the fact that not everyone actually enjoys big battles with formidable foes. For this reason, we've prepared the option of some alternative entertainment in the form of a musical performance. Should you select the alternative entertainment, you will be taken to victory, the same as if you had defeated your current adversary. Either way, the choice is yours. You consider the options for a moment. While the idea of avoiding conflict appeals to you, you do have some business with the dragon. Specifically, you were told that fighting his fire with your own will fulfill some sort of prophecy. Since you're currently on track to meet those conditions, maybe now is not the best time to skip this battle. But still, the choice is yours. Listen to a musical performance instead of fighting the boss? No. Understood. We wish you the best with your battle. It's no turning back. As the dragon makes another appearance in front of the court, you take to the outer walls, wielding your own flames as you do. Hey, yeah, could I get He stops mid-sentence when he sees you. His body language appears to undergo a distinct shift. Hot, hot, hot. Well, hello. Haven't seen you around here before. Did you just start working here, babe? No. Cool, cool. He shifts his now heavily dilated eyes to the left and the right, then leans in closer. Yeah, anyways, want to chill after work? My place is pretty close. I've got a killer sound system. By his place, would he happen to mean the scattered shell of the egg you can only assume he hatched from? Because that's really not the exciting prospects he seems to imply it is. Ouch, ouch, touche, babe. But give me some credit, I can clean it up. Just watch. To his credit, he quickly sweeps up the shell fragments and carefully puts them back in place. His egg now resembles a football. So, when do you get off work? You're indefinitely on the clock for the foreseeable future. Hey, I can wait, babe. Could I get some of those little guys to munch on? Volcanoes, rare chest, catapults goons. Water, knights goons. Hospital, shop, archers goons. Okay, I don't want... Well... Knights and goons. Knights don't attack. They just defend. And there's a market. Standard, 2 bread. There's a hospital. I do have plenty of cash. Archers I'd have to deal with. Volcanoes are really nice. Catapults and goons. Ooh, this is a hard one. I want the rare chest, but I also want the market would help me out because then I could buy stuff. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get this one. Okay. So let's see here. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. I don't like how close that guy is. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Yeah, because he'd have to walk all the way around. This guy's right. Oh, he's right there. First one, of course. And I want my fire to reach that guy, so I gotta kind of do this, don't I? Oh, wow, I really did not do a good job on that one. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. First thing I'm gonna do, blow up the whole row. And then hopefully be able to withstand this guy's attacks. Okay. That's all I can do because I did not plan this out correctly. Ah. Come on, let me make it, please. 22, 18, 16, 14. Yeah. And so it was that an imperious red dragon, on a routine hunt for dinner, was struck down by the very prey he sought to devour. His final words as the killing blow was struck were reported to be, "Man, the service here is nasty." Yeah. Offensive victory. Casualties 1, ours. Casualties theirs, 14. Good fire makes a quick cook. With the war now behind you, you encounter a memorial dedicated to its victims. 15. Now, having spended much of its energy during the day, the court retires to bed. As night falls, oh yeah, we know what's going on. But also here, the court finds itself unable to persist longer. At least that task remains unchanged. Grab the keys from your bedside table. Let's grab them. Mostly out of habit, if anything. Pick up your keys and go on. These include the keys to your storage unit and the mystery key. And that's it. All right. To the gates. try. You attempt to open the gates. You try one of your own keys on the locks. It doesn't come as a huge surprise that yes, your key fits the lock and turns easily with a satisfying click. If you can find 2 more keys, you should be able to open the gates. Oh, cool. Let's look outside. Yeah, it's about right. West Wing hallway. Library. Let's see if I can remember this. Okay. Shuttling puck through labyrinth halls. Maybe there's some way you can review that memory. So we go through the door. Then we go through the door. And we go to the right. Dang it. Okay. Try again later. Oh, let's go get another key. Let's go to the east wing real quick. Talk to them. Before approaching the table where the debate continues, you pause. The thermostat is currently set to comfort level 5, enough to firmly decide the contest in the flavor of comfort. If you proceed, then you won't be able to change your mind and rule in favor of strife at a later date. You should consider whether comfort is really where your loyalties lie. Ooh. No, I didn't know that. Okay, you decide against it for now. We'll back out for a little bit. Let's go into the dragon. Please. Return for a drink. As you drink, the prophet nearby stirs from his sleep. Before he can say anything, you ask the bartender if she minds. Do whatever you want, yeah. Be a regular menace, I don't care. There it is. Ah, it burns. Oh, come on, what burns? You're not even touching him. Yeah, I think he means it's burning you, ma'am. All this guy's prophecies are regular allegories or something, you know. Yes, finally someone understands. It's burning you. Haha. Okay. You didn't really come to Midnight Dive just to get a lecture on healthy habits. No, you don't get it. The light of youth burns us all. Right? Well, you expect you'll all grow out of it. No, you gotta pass it on. Like it's a whole thing. Ceremony pomp. There are steps. You feel your patience wavering as you ask him what those steps might be. I don't know. You need 3 eggs, okay? 3 eggs. If he's talking about the football, that's one of them, but where would you find the other 2? You already found one. Come on. What do you think? You gotta burn the dragon guy? Oh, right. But what about the third? I don't know. Use your brain, huh? Okay, good night. With that, he begins to snore. Oh, yeah. That was a good one, ma'am. That kind of portent I'd be heeding if I were you. Yeah, you finish your drink, stand up. Alright, we're gonna... Can I just... Okay, we'll go down here. Deposit the wood. Yes. Let your legacy be one of the grand public works, great queen. Ooh, now I can test my theory. You watch with a small amount of amusement and a large amount of frustration as the pile collapses on itself. Wait, great queen. Your last save preceded this comical blunder. If you quit and reload now, you can reverse your mistake. And by quit and reload, he means you can select quit to menu from the pause menu, then reload your save. Let's see here. Quit to menu. And I go yes. Now, is there something more to this? Oh. Oh, there really isn't. Okay. That's fine. I figured that would happen, but just having some fun. We'll go for now. Oh, that open jar was there too. Cool. Let's go into the Kraken room. Tickets, I got one coin, so I'll go ahead and just buy a ticket. Stop at any time. I'll keep track of your tickets. All right, we'll go into the goat room. We'll go into the dragon room. We go up. What? That's the way we went last time. Okay, whatever. Water cooler. As you return to the sinister water cooler, the whispers that surround it resume their barrage. Did you hear? Everyone's abuzz with the latest rumors about that awful Leviathan. Heh, it's basically old news that we can bribe the creature by making offerings to or something. Okay, yeah, I already did this one. And allow me to remind you that surroundings means all neighbors, including dialogues. See, if a limb is surrounded by either a court or any of enemies, then it requires extra offerings. Yeah, didn't we already do this one? You gotta like put in the hole and stuff. All right. We'll pop up in here. To-do list. Bring 3 eggs. Right. Journal. Ooh. This will be for the next episode. It's been Polm with Titanium Court. Please like, subscribe, and let me know what you're thinking in the comments. All right. Bye, everyone.